Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my NFL Divisional round prediction. Now, I understand with there only being 4 games this week, this video's probably going to be a little bit shorter like my last couple have been, but don't worry, hopefully Thursday or Friday we'll be back up to the 10+ minute mark. Couple of plugs as always, don't forget to use code Wyatt's World on G Fuel, Waggle Golf, or Prize Picks. By using my code on G Fuel or Waggle, you can save a discount on any of their products, and by using it at sign up on Prize Picks, you're going to guarantee yourself to win a free $50 with your first $5 entry. But remember, always play responsibly, and let's get into the video. Okay, so the first game of the divisional round will take place Saturday afternoon, and it is the Houston Texans at the Kansas City Chiefs. Before I get into this game, I just want to say something really quick regarding the Buffalo Bills. We have a very, very unique opportunity, potentially. So the Bills went 13-4 this year, with their 4th loss being to the Patriots on the final week of the season when they sat everybody, so I don't really count that. And if you don't count that, the Buffalo Bills have a chance to beat every single team that beat them during the regular season this postseason. The Bills are playing the Baltimore Ravens this week. If they beat the Ravens and Houston beats the Chiefs, then the Bills would play Houston next week, who they also lost to. And if they were to beat Houston and the Rams were to make the Super Bowl for the NFC, that would be rematch number 3 for Buffalo. Talk about a perfect revenge tour, dude. Now, is that actually gonna happen? Probably not. Because I have come to know that when it comes to predicting the Chiefs in the playoffs, you are a damn fool to predict them to lose. I said last week I didn't believe in Houston, and I still don't, and they keep proving me wrong, so hopefully I can like reverse psychology them into winning, but I just don't see them walking into Arrowhead and beating an extremely well-rested Kansas City Chiefs. If Houston wants to win, they're gonna need to throw the ball, because from my understanding, Kansas City is pretty damn good at defending the run. I don't see Joe Mixon having a great day, and he is a pretty big part of that offense right now. And don't get me wrong, I love Nico Collins as much as anybody else, but I'd feel a lot more confident in the Texans offense if they had, let's say, Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell playing, and also Dalton Schultz, who might be out. I don't know, he's questionable. What is the injury, you may ask? It says shoulder, but that's it. It said it's a new injury. I'm going Kansas City to win this game pretty convincingly. We'll go 28-17. Now, moving on to Saturday night, we have the Commanders at the Lions, and this one, it's harder for me to pick than I think it should be. I think Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, who is scheduled to be back, they are going to run all over the place, but I also think Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin are going to absolutely torch the Detroit secondary. I also have a feeling Dan Campbell is going to do some really dumb shit in this game, because when the spotlight is bright, he tends to not be so bright. However, at the end of the day, I'm just not sure the Commanders are going to be able to stop Detroit's offense, man. They just got such a scary offense, and I hate saying it because their fans' heads are just gonna get bigger and bigger. They're like a big fucking airhead. Seriously, they're out of control. But it's the truth, man. Their offense can hit you from anywhere. They got great running backs. They have great receivers. They got a great tight end. They got a quarterback who can hit any part of the fucking field and has balls big enough to try and throw it at any time. I just think no matter what happens this game, and no matter how silly of a decision Dan Campbell may or may not make, the Lions will be able to throw up enough points to end the game ahead. Very high scoring, very entertaining game here. I'm taking Detroit 37-28. Moving on to the next game, we have the Rams going into Philadelphia. Now, as much as I would love to see the Eagles lose, and as much as I would love to see the Rams advance, I just don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, not only are the Rams going into Philadelphia, which is, you know, one of the rowdiest and harshest environments to play in, but the Eagles also have the #1 pass defense in all of football. Like, I know I said this against the Vikings, or at least I think I said it against the Vikings in my original prediction, but Cooper Kupp, like, you gotta wake the fuck up. His last 4 games that he has played, he has like 5 receptions for 84 yards. Like, what are we doing? Like, if the Rams want a chance to win, they have got to get him involved, because Puka is going to be busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest when it comes to getting open. Now, looking at Philly, I also do want to express that I don't think this is just going to be an absolute ass-kicking on their end either. Like, I expect this to be a fight. I expect them to get their hits in, but I also expect the Rams to be the team they have been, and that's the team that'll hit you right back. I think they'll keep up for a little bit, but as Philadelphia's defense gets their stops, they're going to maintain the ball more, and at that point, the Rams are going to fall slowly farther and farther behind. Philadelphia wins in an uncomfortable 28-20 ball game. And now moving on, we have the main event of the weekend. It is the Ravens at the Buffalo Bills. I mean, first off, you're delusional if you think I'm gonna sit here and predict the Buffalo Bills to lose in the playoffs. Like, hello? Obviously, I think they're gonna win, but you guys need to understand this is not the same damn team that played the Ravens in week 4 and got their asses kicked. This is a group of guys who have grown together, who have developed together, who have figured out a way to make themselves into one of the league's most dominant teams this season. I would also like to stress that this is going to be in Buffalo, a place that the Buffalo Bills have not lost this year. The first time we met, we were in your house. Nice place, got my ass kicked, not in a hurry to go back. But now we're gonna be in my house, the Bills' house, the MVP's house. And no, Baltimore, I'm not gonna be the dumbass guy to go, remember what happened the first time we played in the playoffs like 5 years ago when we beat you? Because that was like fucking 5 years ago. Us beating you back then has nothing to do with the reason why I think we're gonna beat you now. It has everything to do with the fact that I believe we have a more complete team. I think we have the best player in the NFL leading that team. I think we have the defense who can stop anybody, the coach who can keep us ahead, and you combine that with the most electric group of fans who will constantly disrupt anybody's game plan, and I am left with nothing but pure confidence that Buffalo will find a way. Or we just get our asses absolutely kicked again and I cry myself to sleep. Baltimore, you gotta understand, I'm just trying to be confident. It's all love. I'm not trying to be toxic at all. I think it's gonna be an electric game, but the Bills are gonna walk out ahead 31-28 and go to the AFC Championship. And that is gonna do it for the prediction portion of this video, ladies and gentlemen. Now I am just going to briefly plug my Twitch and address my other social media channels that I haven't been on since I've been back making content. I also need this video to be 8 minutes so I can put ads on it. I'm not gonna lie, it's my job. I gotta get paid, so I don't feel bad. But anyway, yeah, as I was kind of talking about in a previous video, I recently had my Twitch completely redone. Redone all the rules and about me pages, gone through, linked all my socials, actually reopened my Discord to the public so you guys can all go in there and try and revive that now. Please don't nuke it. So yeah, I should be back on Twitch soon. I do just want to say right away, my streams are always usually a little bit short, but they will continue to be a little bit short because now I have a puppy, so I can't really play for long periods of times. But hopefully we can, you know, go back to Fortnite or NCAA or watching playoff games or reacting to wrestling or just hanging out on Twitch again. Now when it comes to the other two, the first one, the bigger one, TikTok. Am I going to be back on TikTok? Honestly, I'm not sure because it's supposed to be banned in like 4 days from now. There's rumors of people saving it. I don't think it's actually going to get banned. But if it does get banned on the 19th, then no, I won't be back because I don't plan to be back that soon to making skits. With that being said, I do think I will make skits again. It's just if TikTok's banned, it'll probably just be on YouTube. I'm not going to go on to that other Lemon 8 app or whatever the fuck it's called. That looks like shit. And then the other question I'm getting is about Wyatt's World Extra. Am I ever going to have content back on that channel? I really hope to. I would hope to soon. It's just, again, guys, baby steps. I'm doing as much as I can right now with this channel, just trying to ease my way back into it. But I imagine as we get a little closer to the Royal Rumble, which is in like under 2 weeks, I'll have a little prediction video out for you guys. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today's divisional prediction video. I just want to say thanks for hanging out and letting me put ads on this video so I can monetize it. If you guys want to show support, please do it. You know I appreciate any and all help, but in the meantime, I'm going to get this edited so you guys can watch it on time. Have a fantastic rest of your week. I hope to see you tomorrow or Friday, but until then, take care.